Okay, so the first bullet questions the legality of if the contract is binding online. The short answer is yes. And looking at the state of New York specifically, where their business is located, the ESRA law applies, Electronic Signatures and Records Act. And that law basically says that all electronic signatures and records have the same legality and effect as any handwritten signatures. So yes, they don't have to worry whatsoever. Their online contract is legally binding.
Okay. And then customers have argued that they're not bound to the online contracts because there's no handwritten pen and ink signatures. Well, the eSign Act was a federal law that passed in 2000. It grants legal recognition to electronic signatures and records if all parties consent to using electronic documents and to sign them electronically. So all electronic signatures are subject to the same legal scrutiny of inked signatures on paper documents. And currently, electronic signatures are legally binding in 27 countries, including China, the United States, Russia, Australia, Canada, and those in the European Union.
Okay, and in reference to the international laws and what they apply if they start selling internationally, there's a law, it's called custom duty and value added tax, which differs from country to country. It's obviously based off the estimate of shipments and Schedule Bs, and obviously each one differs depending on what specific country that you're conducting business. And this value added tax is passed on to the consumer.
All right. In most states, or many states, you could do an arbitration clause into the contract, but recently New York just passed a bill in March 2018 that prohibits mandatory arbitration agreements in consumer disputes. This would prevent consumers from having a meaningful choice in the resolution of any potential disputes.
And then the two suggestions I would make to improve the chances that there aren't any disputes in the future would be to have a quality assurance team that ensures customers get exactly what they're asking for the first time, so there is no dispute. And then secondly, to have a dispute resolution team that is empowered to make decisions and act quickly when there is an issue with customers so that it doesn't get to the arbitration